What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tiana Dixon. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, you're nasty. If you notice, we're in a whole new studio. Shout outs to the Sean Michael Thomas Studios right here in Brooklyn, New York. Now, episode 5 of the PLAYBOY's New Orleans aired this week. And I gotta tell you, it was probably one of the craziest things we have seen thus far this season. You know, I had to hit you with a little surprise. If I'm in a studio, it's because I'm doing an interview. We had to break this thing down and really get inside the minds of those who truly were there. So why not hang out with one of my munchkins from right here in New York, the one and only adorable, I like to call him the nose breaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Bands. My bud! Come, guys. What the fuck? Let me. Oh my God, he's so adorable. We about to get this shit started. Cause he said he ready to pop his shit. Let's get this shit started. Bands is in the building, and it was only right. I mean, we both from New York. I'm always talking about that. And so I want to first ask, because we have to like first address the elephant in the room, okay? When you came on to PLAYBOY's, you made a splash. Right. You got your issue with Almond. He first fought you when you was wearing your Rick Owens. You said you wanted your fade.
Damn, I need my 30 seconds.
And you got like what? Okay, I guess my question to you is, did you feel the boy's nose break? Like when you was?
No, not at all, but I definitely know I was hitting that nigga with some shit. Like, no shit, I was punching that bitch down. So when I finished fighting him, like I didn't have to really look at him. I knew he was fucked up. Like, so when I seen his nose bleeding, I'm like, all right. But then when they came to me like, oh, his nose is broke, I'm like, bitch, I gagged. No shit, like.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Like when they came to you, you was like, I broke it?
Yes.
And I'm like,
I didn't want to break that boy's nose. Like, I don't even know him from a can of paint. Like, you know, I don't know him that want to hurt him that bad.
It seemed like the producers kind of set that up, like to be kind of catty. It was it was a game.
Yeah, the game was take a shot and name the person that you want to go home. So he was just taking too long. And he was holding up the game. Like, the bitch was just too drunk. Okay. And I'm like, no shade, like I want to be messy. So I wanted everybody to get their turn to go. So I was just taking too long, and I'm like, all right, I don't like this bitch. Like, she just drunk.
So you said it's giving drunk, and she said it's giving broke bitch.
Right. She could have ignored me if she didn't want no smoke, but she needed that. So she got that.
My thing is, why are the producers asking who you want to go home and it's your first day? That doesn't make any sense. Not
for nothing, a lot of niggas looked a mess. Like, a lot of niggas wasn't PLAYBOY material. I feel like PLAYBOY's is a look and it's an aura, you know. A lot of them niggas didn't have that, the look.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. That particular day, who you think didn't have the look? We know you had an issue. Yeah, because you want to say, so stand on it. So stand on it. Who you think didn't have the look? Because you said Almond's name because y'all can only say one name, but if you could have said multiple names, who would you have said?
I was not worried about Almond. I feel like October looked a fucking mess. Like, I didn't know what he was wearing, so I just felt like he should
I don't even remember seeing October like in the suit.
He had like some slacks on with a skirt attached. Like, it was really weird. Like, I didn't know. Like, they told us to come in black and white suits. Yeah. And he came in that, so I just didn't like his choice of outfit, you know? So I felt like he should have went home. And I told him that.
Oh, okay, word. You're not just saying it now. You've been said it to him.
Yeah, it definitely is known.
It got to the point where you ended up saying, scratch that, let me get this bitch on.
He like, and you're giving bum bitch. That's fighting words. I don't know where he's from. They don't give that in Atlanta, but bitch, if you call me a bum, you better be ready to stand behind that. So I made that bitch stand on business. And that bitch hit me with a microphone.
Which was crazy. You went down and I was like, y'all gotta give my little sis her second round. And then when they actually did it, I was like, oh, okay.
I feel like that was my fault. I should never ran up on that bitch when I had them Rick Owens heels on. But when I took them off, it was up.
Where are you and Almond now? Like, are y'all cool? Because I'm gonna be honest, Almond seems pretty cool.
Yeah, Almond is really cool. Like, I'm not a hater. Almond is funny, you know. Almond, he gives, but the only thing is Almond, he thinks he's gonna get a lick back at the reunion, and it's not giving no lick back.
What? You said that?
Yeah, I already beat you up, Almond. Bitch, I beat you up in socks. Bitch, you don't want that again. It's no lick back. It's no coming back from that. I think he should leave me alone, and it's no smoke with Almond.
So okay, Kai, this is my thing. I don't know what this was, but just ran up to Shamar and hit him with the roses. So I'm saying if that's what he giving with that, he might give that at the reunion. I'm dead ass.
She better not clout chase with me, that's all I know. Bitch, don't run over here with no flowers, because bitch, I'm gonna do you.
Well, the thing is, I feel like this reunion is gonna be an interesting one because the Treacherous Twins said they're not coming to the reunion. And they said it ain't no reunion if they don't come.
It's never a one-man show. It's a lot of factors in it. I feel like it's still gonna be a reunion without them. And I don't have no beef with the Treacherous Twins, no shade. Like, bitch, we was friends in the house, so we not about to cat like we wasn't. So like, the fact that they wanna beef after we get out the house, y'all bitches didn't get no lick back from the auditions when I fucked both y'all up. 2v1, I ate that up. Bitches didn't get no lick back, but now after we get out the house, it's beef. That's weird. You bitches is unlikable and lame. No shade. The only storyline is like that the whole house hates y'all. That's lame.
You know, Landon was up here and he said why he didn't like them. Isaiah said why he didn't like them. Why as a whole does it seem like they're not liked? From your perspective.
I feel like I try to be cool with them. So I genuinely feel like they start problems because they need that. Like, they don't have no personality, they don't give nothing. So it's like, what else we gonna do besides fight the whole cast? So like, I feel like they go searching for like problems, you feel me? Like, not for nothing, bitches wanna fight me because I said Landon wanna fight. That's childish as fuck.
Wanna fight you?
Yeah. First round was a tie, and second round Landon won. Bitches didn't like that I had an opinion. Bitches asked my opinion, and when I said my opinion, bitches wanna, oh, Kai, I'm beating your ass. Nobody's beating my ass at all. So Q, I don't know, I'm not D Sky, I'm not Landon, no shade, like, that's not sliding over here.
Oh,
no shade, I really punch.
We know. Who else in the house did you probably like come in conflict with or have beef with? The fact that you're even smiling is a problem because I don't, my thing is it didn't look like you was a problem so far. It doesn't look like you a problem.
You have to don't forget that we only 24 hours in. Like, yeah, we on episode 5. But we only 24 hours in. You feel me? So like, a lot of people is like trying to just put on for cameras and just do shit that they don't really do in real life. You feel me? Like, I'm a pretty bitch. I'm not about to just be fighting every second of the day. Like, I'm gonna fight when I want to. You feel me? So that's what I was given. A couple bitches got slid in that house, no shade. Like, and when that shit dropped, they gonna gag.
If you could put a number on it, how many issues with you?
I had 5 fights with 5 different people. No, gag, it was 8 rounds with 5 people.
Kai!
Yeah.
Do y'all get tired? I'm so serious, like, this is a question to the Playboys. Do y'all get tired?
Yes, my body was gagging like the 3rd day. Like, I really had to take a little break. Like, I could not fight no more. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want no smoke. Bitches was popping it, but I had to pay it. Like, I'm gonna bitch out bitches when I feel a little better. Like, my back was hurting and shit. Like, please.
I'd be like, bitch, I can't keep
this
up.
This is not prison. This is like, it's not giving that. No shit, I'm not about to run it like I'm in a penitentiary. Bitch, I'm gonna give it to y'all when I want to give it.
You, D. Scott, Trey Zane, and Landon seems to be like a package deal. I think it's adorable. I'm gonna be honest.
Bitches, 100 grand.
So when Landon was up there, he said, every time you book me with them hoes, it's gonna be big drama. Like, what's he talking about? Y'all troublemakers.
No, it's not even that.
It's giving troublemakers.
No, it's not.
Wait, Kai, before you answer that, y'all are sitting in the room conspiring on who y'all gonna fight.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first came in the house, I was minding my business down. Like, I don't know nobody to be like just jumping in people's problems. Like, my own person, like I move at my own pace. I was really gagged. I lost my train of thought, girl.
No, it's fine.
Like, I wasn't trying to get involved in nobody drama because shit happens naturally. Like, we in a house full of boys, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta be a follower, I don't gotta do none of that. I really wasn't like taking bitches' phase, but now those is my bitches, and if it's up, it's up. No shade. It's a package deal for sure.
I love, for some reason, Trey Zane.
That's my twin.
Yeah, he's so adorable. He seems like a sweetheart, and I feel like he kind of just got off on the wrong start with Ruby throwing the can at him. Other than that, I think all in all, he's a sweetheart. Now, D Scott scares me a little bit though.
No, D is definitely a sweetheart too. I think he just had like that, he had like a tough exterior. I feel like you have to get to know D. Like, cause I was a roommate with D, like, and not for nothing, when I came to the house, like I was supposed to fight D. And not for nothing, when I came in, I was like, they was like, who you guys smoke with? And we had beef from the group chat. So I was like, I'm gonna smack the shit out of D Scott. But I seen D, and this is after I had a fight and stuff. Like I said before, I'm not an animal. And I said, so what's up? Like, what happened? And we had a conversation. We was able to handle it like adults. And then we wound up rooming together, and that's really my bitch now.
I hate that moments like that are not caught on camera. That should have been caught on camera. So, you know, I had Ruby on the show, right?
The bum.
Kai. To my understanding, he says you and him were cool. You and him was gonna come on the show together, y'all was gonna put on, and then when you saw that a lot of people disliked him on the show, or he was getting a lot of fights the first day, you kind of distanced yourself.
Let's keep it up. Ruby, you're capping. Like, no funny shit. You sat in this lady chair and you capped. Like, Ruby, you know, not for nothing, I stopped fucking with you because I just noticed you was a pussy ass bitch. And like, you was ducking every fade that came to you. And not for nothing, we was kind of linked up in the beginning.
That's
like,
what he said.
The bitch was on the phone with me, calling me like, Kai, I got your back, da 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 da. Bitch, that's why I came on the house like on timing for Ruby. Not even on timing for Ruby, but it was more so like, I got your back if you have yours. I'm not about to have your back if you don't have. You're not even about to fight solid, and he bullying you. What's going on? So that's why I really stopped fucking with Ruby. Is like, you just scary, and I can't keep defending a scary bitch.
So, okay, because when you guys were outside, I remember seeing you kind of like tell Ruby, like, because Solid is in his face. Solid is like, come on, and you like, go ahead, he talking shit, fight him. And Ruby's like, no, but I got Ruby a little bit because before y'all came, he had just fought 3 people.
And I wasn't there, so I didn't know that Ruby had that much fades. So I think I was a little like unreasonable because not for nothing, if I had 3 fades, I probably wouldn't want to fight a 4th time too.
Yeah, not no damn Solid.
But I'm not running from no bitch. That's the difference between me and Ruby. I'm gonna get in the field. Like, that's the difference, bitch. You're not in the field at all.
Other than that, what is the core issue between you and Ruby? Because Ruby didn't elaborate too much.
I don't want to get into too much because I don't want to spill all the teas and stuff. But Ruby overheard me talking.
He said that.
Right. He overheard me talking when he shouldn't have. So I really feel like that was set the fuck up. Not for nothing, production knew my hand was fucked up. Bitches is opportunists. Let's talk about that. Bitches took the opportunity to, you know, like, my hand is still swollen to this day. Like, filming was over 2 months ago.
Wait, because I'm putting 2 and 2 together. You fought Ruby in the house?
Yeah. And bitch, you couldn't do nothing with me on my worst day. Bitch, you're bunk. Bitch, you're not a playboy at all. Fuck is you talking about? Ruby, you're trash. I had my foot on your neck, bitch. I'm not.
But this is my thing, Kai. So he overheard you talking about him. Why are you talking about him?
I got paid to talk about him. I was getting paid to talk about him. Like, I don't want to drop too much, but I was talking about him because a question was asked, you know? And Ruby was the center of the question. So I just said my honest and truthful opinion. And the truth led us to fight and pull it out. So
now I see what you mean by like production is kind of being a little messy because it just so happens at that moment, Ruby walks in and hears Kai talking about him. Oh, what a coincidence.
Ruby, you a dog ass bitch. You let bitches tell, like, get in your ear like, yo, sick, like, you a dog. Bitch, you, like, please, a bitch can never tell me to attack a bitch I'm cool with. Like, that was lame to me. No shade. That was definitely set up. But it is what it is. That bitch, now I'm gonna teach him at that reunion.
You wanna run your round with
Now, I gave that bitch rounds with a swollen hand. I'm gonna need that shit with my hands, like, healed up. Yeah. I'm gonna need that. 3 rounds, bitch, like I gave you.
What, Kai, why 3?
Because I gave him 3 with a swollen hand.
Oh.
I'm down.
It's about to be crazy at this
reunion. Give me 3 when I'm
reunion.
healed. Bitch, I'm trying to get another nose.
Kai, listen, people be going to jail, okay? Just remember that.
The contract, so
who on the cast do you think you can't fight? who you think would really give you a run for your money?
Wait, who would give me a run for my money?
Yeah. Like, who you think, like, woo, I'm gonna have to second guess that one.
I'm not second guessing no bitch. I'm getting out there. But I think Q would give me a run for my money, but I want that. No shade, like
really?
Yeah, no shade. Q thumb down, but I didn't. The funny part, I didn't see like most of his fights in the house or whatever, so I really didn't know he was giving. You know what I'm saying? But the bitch called me out, so we gonna have to get that and let the best man win.
Q, you wanna fight Kai?
Over my opinion, you're a corny ass bitch.
You keep getting into issues because of your opinion.
Yeah, like bitches can't take my mouth.
Production be setting you up
all the time. That's the problem. Like I'm never gonna shut up. For who?
Y'all ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it.
Hello.
Period. So you feel like you know, Q would give you a run for your money, but you still willing to, but he's not coming to the reunion, so it don't even matter. Right,
so I really don't want to give that bitch no more life. Like after
no shade.
After last week when we went live about them bitches, like I would never speak on them again for real, like on Instagram and shit. Like y'all bitches not coming to the reunion. I'm standing on no business. So why are we still chatting with y'all?
You already hinted on this, but I want to hone in a little more on it. Who in that house do you think should not be there? People were voted off, right? After the talent show, and production brought them back.
I don't know why they brought any of them boys back, because none of them gave nothing. Like Yari, no shade, love down, but you didn't give nothing. Like them confessionals was cute and all, but bitch,
his confessionals is fast.
Right, but the bitch ain't give nothing in the house. She walked around with a black eye looking like a raccoon all season. So to like bring her back, like what's the point? The bitch was quiet. After she got her ass beat, she shut up. Other than that, I don't think October should have came back. You got no lick back from Man. Like, what was the purpose of coming back?
It's to get his lick back.
Right, but you didn't. So it's like, you doodle.
Yikes, 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 yikes.
Say like, at least come back and pinch that bitch. Like, you didn't even pinch him the first fight. I just wanted him to like,
yeah, like
pinch Man, like make him feel you.
And then when he looked, just be like, I'll just.
No shade.
You know what's crazy? I don't remember seeing him after they let them come back.
Yeah, October definitely came back. When they brought them back or whatever, I had a lot to say, no shade, because I'm opinionated. You know what I'm saying? So I gave like, why the fuck is these bitches back?
I wanted to get into this episode's riot. Okay, so Isaiah has arrived, big CEO, right? He's now there. And he's brought more cast members. I know you was over it.
Over it. Like, why am I sharing the spotlight with 30 niggas?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even think it's a matter of you hating on somebody or you just not liking a person. It's just, it's so many motherfucking dudes. I would be over it.
When I seen, like, they let us know a night before that was gonna be 30 people. So when I seen that or whatever, I'm like, I put the fuck on at auditions. Like, I went hard. Where did they come from? Them bitches didn't do shit at the auditions. They done did shit in the house. Like, they should never got cast. I don't know what dick they was sucking or what, but them bitches got in there.
I want to say this because I low-key agree with you. My thing is, I'm seeing a lot of guys' faces in the opening credits that I'm not seeing on the show. Lots. I'm like, well, where's he at? Who's that? Who? I'm confused.
I don't know.
No shade. I'm confused. Okay, so for example, I'm not throwing no shade. I'm being so serious right now. Let's take Daro.
Okay.
For example. He's one of the few that I'm like, he's not doing a lot right now, but I know why he got on the show. Because of his auditions. He fought down.
Did
he? Yeah, he fought his auditions. You didn't see that? Or are you saying you didn't live?
He ran at the audition.
Well, I see why he got on because he got into a conflict.
He ran. No shade. He hit CJ, but after that, he didn't want that from CJ.
Oh, that was CJ he was fighting.
Yeah.
Which is a shock because I've met CJ in person and he is like the biggest sweetheart.
Yeah, CJ
known
is
to earth.
No shade. He is.
But I see why CJ and him would get casted because they're like, oh, they had a conflict. Right. Let's put them on the show.
They expected them to get into it again.
Exactly. But there are literally dudes on there that I'm just like, who is that?
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not Kai. God, I can say the name, but it's some dudes on there.
Name drop because we here. Jay Stacks, what did you do? Why did you on the show? I didn't see you at the audition, and you was a pussy on the show. Like, no shade, I was there. So Ali and Cashy, they pressed him for like a good 30 minutes. Like, y'all only seen like 5 minutes of that shit, but they pressed him inside, they pressed him outside. Who casted this bitch?
But what was the issue? Because this is my thing. Maul was saying that Cashy did too much for asking the cameras to come out there, and I was like, no, he didn't.
He didn't. I feel like
if they pressing them, cameras is gonna come out there anyway. Put Cashy on the production team.
Yeah, I don't feel like Cashy was wrong for bringing him. Like, if I'm coming on TV, I need everything to be filmed. Like,
absolutely.
Before me and October got into it, like, it was no cameras around. October came into my room. I don't fuck with you, bitch. I was just popping mad shit about you. I'm not gonna hold you. Get out my room. So that's why I told that bitch. I said, get out my room. We gonna there's no cameras in here. I'm not gonna beat your ass right now. But when the cameras come, I'm gonna whoop you down. And then when we met back up and the cameras around, we got it out.
It might be a New York thing.
Yeah.
I really feel like it's a New York thing. We like super Hollywood with it because crossing over to Zeus, I remember a lot of people saying like, Biggie don't even talk that much Spanish when the cameras are off. And I'm like, well now the cameras is on.
Okay.
I'm big Dominican, so I'm gonna talk mad Spanish. Yeah, I'm gonna represent. And same with your situation, if October would've came in my room, I would've been like, the cameras is not in here, we're not filming. I'm not doing this right now. I'm trying to catch some Z's.
Right, and I'm not a fake bitch, so I can't like Kiki and Kathy with a bitch I don't really like. You feel what I'm If I was thinking shit about you, I'm gonna let you know. You feel what I'm saying? So he came in my room, I'm like, not for nothing. He said, hey Kai. I feel like the bitch was being funny. You know I don't like you. Why are you in here? Get out my room. The bitch got out my room. He said, I don't want to be here anyway.
I was looking for footage like from the auditions, and I came across a young Kai alone fighting the treacherous twins at the auditions. So it then hit me, oh shit, Kai is actually the first Playboy to fight them. You, Kai, I'm gonna be honest with you, you was wrong.
I was
because they were doing their thing and you just stood in front of them like, yeah. I'm like, see.
But the funny part is, when we had a conversation that like, I addressed them the first day or whatever, like we was already walking around each other for all them hours, you know, after the talent show and everything. You know, I was giving them time. If y'all wanted that, y'all could've got that. But I gave them time to, you know, like, state their issue. But they didn't have no issue. Like, I was rolling up around them and everything. So I went to them and I gave, not for nothing, I feel like, before I watched the auditions, like the story I had in my head was like, I stepped back and the bitch pushed me. But I was feeling it at the auditions. No shade, like I feel like I was putting
as we often do.
I was putting on for TV, no shade. Like when I watched the auditions, I kind of gagged at like the way I was acting. Like I stepped in front of them, you know what I'm saying? Like I was giving like this.
What is that shit. Like what is it like watching television and you're like is there sometimes where you're like, why did I do that?
I feel like in that moment right there, I was wrong. No shade, I could admit to that, but it is what it is. They didn't want no smoke behind it, so we moved past it.
That's good to know. I've never asked no one this, but you have me so open. No, so who in there was fucking? I'm just gonna put it out there, cause I've heard a lot of things. Who in there was fucking? Because I went on, and you know why I'm asking that?
It was the fuck house. We had privacy on our season, like no cameras was coming in our rooms at bedtime and shit. Like we got to sleep comfortably.
So if you got to sleep comfortably, you got to comfortably.
No.
Who was Wait, actually, this is Kai Banz's interview. Who was you fucking?
I wasn't fucking nobody. I'm in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
I'm very like my man.
I love it.
But in the house, Scott and Maul was fucking like no shade. Like,
who?
Scott and Maul was fucking.
Okay, so I've been hearing that since last episode.
They came out soft, like I can feel a little.
Oh God. Oh God. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. I woke up to my room sound like a washing machine. What's going on in here? No shade, like, but that's
Harriet.
Yeah, that's really all I know, because I wasn't like
right
too much in bitches' business for real. Like bitches was keeping on the down low, like, but they said that CJ, a girl in there.
What?
My girl in there.
Yeah. So okay, let me ask you about that because I'm so confused. Cassie came out and said, so it's not shade because Cassie said it. Landon CJ on the bus to New Orleans. But Trey be saying him and Landon had a thing as well. But Isaiah shows up and Landon and Isaiah have a thing. First of all, let me be very fucking clear. Nobody's judging. I do OnlyFans, so don't ever get it twisted. Put me in a house full of 30 niggas. Four of them is getting tasted.
I don't think Landon is definitely not in a relationship with Isaiah. Like Isaiah came on the show with his own man.
Oh, word. Well, I think he said that too, I think. Like he worked in for production?
Yeah. No, he brought like some dark skin dude to the house.
Oh, no, I don't know.
He brought some dark skin dude to the house or whatever. I went to school with him in Brooklyn. So it was kind of like crazy to see like, cause this nigga like girls, you feel me? So it was like.
Oh, I live for that, Isaiah. I live for a mean.
He pulling trading shit. But,
yeah, I mean, listen.
But I also feel like it's nobody's business. So if they did, it's like, why am I telling any of y'all?
No, well, I mean, we were told by Cassie.
Right.
Season 1, I used to crush on him a little bit.
Cassie's a fine man.
I used to crush on him a little bit. Before we move on, we're gonna take a pause break to play a game. We love games here. We like to play games. This game is called One Word, right? I played it with Ruby. I'm gonna play it with you. I'm going to say a person, place, or thing, doesn't matter. And you're just gonna say the first thing that comes to your head. The first word, just blurt it out.
Okay.
Okay. Might get a little messy.
But that's what we here for.
But that's what we here for. Okay. Sexy red.
I don't know.
First thing that comes to your mind. See, I feel like it's about to be shady.
I don't know, sexy. Like,
Get it sexy.
Get it sexy.
This is a New York thing. Chopped cheese.
Bussin'. A chopped cheese buzz. Like, chop that cheeseburger down, put it in my roll. No shade out before I slap the fuck out you.
If y'all don't know what a chopped cheese is, Kai, give them the New York school of...
It's a burger with cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise, ketchup on a roll.
But it's chopped up. I eat mine for breakfast.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm wild.
The last time I ate a chopped cheese, it made my stomach hurt, so I really don't eat those no more for real. But it's definitely a New York staple, so.
Next. Oh, we just said his name. Cassie.
Funny. I don't know. I didn't really see the same side of Cassie that I seen on first season. Like, Cassie wasn't...
He was a little different.
Yeah, he wasn't like really... like, you know, pressing shit too hard. Like, he was trying to enjoy himself. You feel me? I'm saying, like, he was like just being funny and shit. I like Cassie though. That's
not the first time I've heard that though, that he was funny. Yeah, I was like, Cassie's funny?
He was trying to show a different, like a different side of him for show. And I didn't see him for like being like the messy bitch that, you know, on season 1 he was. So I think he's funny.
Cardi B.
Fire, my bitch is bad. Bitches can't take Cardi, and that's the problem. Like,
no shade.
My bitch came from the hood, she made it. Bitches can't take her, but it is what it is. She's rich, they not.
Ooh. Nikki.
Icon. You could like 2 people at the same time. I grew up listening to her, whatever. Like my sisters listened to her growing up, and that was my girl. But I don't like beefing with all the industry like females and stuff. But that's not my business. You
know what's crazy? Because you give me Barb. Like I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, he's probably a Barb.
I just listen to her Nicki songs.
Landon.
Bad. My bitch is bad to the bone. No shade. All these niggas wanna fuck him. Okay, like that.
Yeah, it appears so.
He got so much controversy over these niggas and shit, but these niggas be wanting to fuck my friend. You feel me? So I think my friend is a bad bitch. And that's what it is.
Diddy.
Who? Diddy.
First word that comes to you.
Predator. I feel like y'all all need to stay clear of Diddy. Like Diddy is dangerous, girl. Like Diddy, you need to stop putting your hands on females for real. Like you need your ass beat. Bitch, I hope when you go in jail that you go under the jail. No shade. Like
not to jail, under the jail.
Yeah, and they with no Vaseline, no none of that. No shade.
Ruby.
Halitosis.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So he brought that up.
He gonna get one. He gonna sit in your motherfucking chair and talk about I got braces. I don't need to be talking about a bitch breath.
You don't have braces.
I don't have braces.
He doesn't have braces, Ruby.
And they was paid for in cash, bitch. Like, Ruby, you don't have no money. You was in a house with $80. Slow the fuck down. No
what
shit.
Did you say?
He was in a house with $80. Like, and he only had $80 on my cash app. The bitch ain't have no cash, no none of that. The bitch sent me $80, and we paid for weed. You know, we went half on the weed, and we wound up getting into it that night. So He was dead on that. The bitch had no money to go home with. He was scared to ask me for his money. Yeah.
Ruby said, yeah, that you went around and said that his breath stank. Now, why would you say that?
Listen, I might tell a joke, but I would never tell a lie. Like, I would never assassinate a bitch character if it's not true. You put like, Ruby, you laid at the foot of my bed like a thought ass bitch, and your breath was stinking. It was on like, it was doing that. No shade. Ruby, your breath really stink. Like, why would you sit in this lady's chair and lie like that? Multiple people said it.
Well, I did not smell it the day he was there.
But he didn't blow in your face. I see that he stopped when he said, should I blow in your face? And you said no. He didn't. I would have blew in your face regardless. You feel me? Like, not no shade. You feel me? I would let you see for yourself. But he didn't want you to see for real. The girls that get it, get it.
Hi. You're.
They can't take me. I swear.
No shade. No shade. I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm literally uncomfortable.
Why are you uncomfortable?
I'm uncomfortable because. Anywho, Ivory.
Ivory?
Mm-hmm. Be careful. Really, she be knocking shit.
What that mean? Nah. I don't really. When I think of Ivory, what I think about. She could fight. Like I could say that. Like
no shade.
The bitch is a heavy hitter. I guess I could say like heavy hitter when I think of Ivory.
Okay. Natalie Nunn.
Boss bitch.
Period.
Bitch is still trying to get like Natalie. No shade. Like Natalie been in the game for 15 years, whatever. That bitch is doing her thing. That bitch is rich.
Even if my name was Natalie Nunn.
These bitches still couldn't chin check me.
So thank you for playing one word. He got through it. Now back to the questions. And you better stand on business. No, let me stop. This episode was the riot. So when I was interviewing Isaiah and Landon, the season hadn't even dropped, so they really couldn't say too much. Ruby wasn't involved. I don't think you're involved too much, are you?
In the riot?
Yeah.
And I'm not involved at all.
Okay, so now that the episode has dropped, Fab, who's involved? Where were you? How did it pop off? I know Isaiah pressed the Treacherous twins. You said you don't really want to talk about them too much, so I'm gonna respect that. But just overall, what is happening?
I don't know if it was like a bandwagon thing for real, but I don't know. I feel like when Isaiah wanted to get his issue with the people, like with the twins or whatever, everybody felt like that was their time to get their issue with them too. And I don't know, I feel like, yeah, we on TV, but bitches are still human beings at the end of the day. Y'all don't jump on people. Like, it was too much of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So I did feel
the too much. You're talking about jumping on the Treacherous twins?
Yeah.
Who? Name them. I'm calling y'all out.
It was Dre. It was Fly
okay.
Dre.
Well, I haven't.
We have Fly Dre. We have Landon. We have Trez. So it was a lot of people. Like, no shit. I just feel like it wasn't all your issue. Like when Isaiah said step up, I feel like Isaiah should have got that with the twins or one of the twins, and that should have been that. Like, we do fair one-on-ones over here. There's no need to jump nobody.
So the whole riot was centered around them, basically.
Yeah. And it's only 2 people. You feel what I'm saying? So I really did feel bad. Like I really had a sore spot for these bitches in the house. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like for us to get out the house and bitches like Jack beef. That's kind of crazy for me.
Okay, where are you at this moment? You are in the kitchen, in the living room. Like where?
I'm in the living room. I'm in the living room watching, but no shade. Like I don't like watching boys fight at all. I don't like
no shade.
Yeah, like I'm a fighter, but when it's got something to do with like if it's not nothing to do with me, I don't like watching it. If it has something to do with boys, because I feel like boys hit too hard and shit. And I don't like watching that.
Yeah.
I don't like blood and all of that. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So I was watching it or whatever, but I was like really.
Yeah.
It was distasteful, you know? Like, I didn't find it cute. It was nothing cute about it.
Is this the episode that Solid is gonna get his ear bitten? Was that during the riot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch episode 5 yet?
No.
So you would know who bit his ear off.
Oh, okay, great. So now you can say it.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out.
Kobe bit that bitch ear clean off. Clean off. Mike Tyson that bitch.
Wait. When did Kobe and Solid start beefing?
So I was in there because, you know, I was a part of 701, not 701.
I love that.
House A, and they was House B or whatever. But basically I heard that Solid was in Kobe in a room, and Kobe gave like, get out our room, like, get out our house or whatever. So I feel like that's where the beef started. So they had like some animosity or whatever. When the house meeting came, they both like agreed to fade or whatever. But I don't know if Kobe didn't want to get that or something, but Solid like to try to assert his dominance. Don't try to assert your dominance with a bitch that's dominant. You feel me? Like, this shit.
No shade.
And you can't even fight like that. So it's like.
Okay, so it's funny you say that because Ruby said off camera he did fight Solid.
He did, and it wasn't featured in episode 4.
Yeah, he said for whatever reason they didn't show it. And he said he kind of was surprised. He was like, oh. I
didn't see the fight myself, but I think it was like one of them fights where like the security jumped in front of it, and it was just like, you know, they swinging over security and shit like that. I don't think it was a real fight. But I know Solid, you don't tear it like that. Like, no shade, like, you're not one of them girls. So like.
I mean, I've seen on his Instagram he be fighting. Like.
Even the Instagram videos, I'm not impressed. No shade, like I don't know where they thought he was a heavy hitter at, but he didn't come to the house impressing nobody. He got his ass beat, and it is what it is.
Why did Kobe take it to that extreme, though? Why did you take it to the extreme of breaking a nose? Why do y'all take it to these extremes? This is reality TV. Why are y'all taking it to these extremes?
I don't know why Kobe took it to that extreme. Like, why did you bite that? Like, was it you couldn't get your hands on him or something? Like, why did you bite that boy? Like, I don't feel like nobody deserves to get their ear bit off on TV. Like, we all agreed to, you know, fight and do all of this and all of that, but we didn't agree to get our fucking ears bit off and all of that. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
so,
I felt so
Kobe.
bad.
You need to apologize.
I agree. And D. Scott, you need to apologize to BB. You know what I'm talking about.
For what?
He mistaken BB for the boy.
It don't matter. BB. No. BB. After D. Scott said what he said to BB, he gave, I said, nigga, now what? That was, what? What do you mean? I didn't hear none of that or nothing like that. But
who said that?
That's what BB said. Like, I'm saying, nigga, now what? I didn't like that. BB, you're not black, bitch. You're not black. You can't say that. So, I didn't find that cute or funny. BB, I would slap the shit out you, bitch. Don't ever say nigga again in your life around me, bitch.
That's crazy that both Playboys and baddies is going through this N-word shit. So, my next question to you is, who is Kai Vance?
Kai Vance is really a pretty bitch that's about her money, like no shade. Like,
period.
I'm really like a work-oriented person. Like I'm about my bag, but I beat bitches up on the side. Like when my foot is off of bitches' necks, you know, making money and shit. I like to party. I'm funny. You know, I like to go out and hang with all of that bitches. I'm 22 now, but like back in high school, I used to go viral all the time for like beating bitches up, going live and shit. You know, like I was really one of them ones in like Brooklyn or whatever. So after high school, I chilled down or whatever, but when I seen like now that TV was popping, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, I can fight too, bitch, I'm going on this. So when the auditions came around, I was like kind of skeptical. I sent my like audition tape or whatever. And I wasn't really sure if I was gonna go yet, but I got on live with Isaiah, like I would say like 3 nights before the audition. And like the way that the fans was living for me in the comments, like, oh, I love Kai Vance, like I love him, like yo, I gotta cast him. I'm like, I'm going to them auditions. No shit, like I don't care if I gotta go by myself. Yeah. And I really don't wanna go with my friends, because if my friends get into something, I'm crashing out behind them. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm gonna go by myself, because I know I'm able to handle that on my own. You feel me? So that's how I like wound up going to the auditions. But I knew like once I was in ATL, it was no coming home without being on the show. Bitches already knew what I was giving.
What did you feel like you took away from this experience, like being on Playboys? What do you want to like kind of come out of this? Or
I always want to be an influencer. Like I always like I feel like I know how to dress. I'm like, or you know, like I'm a pretty boy. You feel me? So I always want to be an influencer, and I just feel like I need a platform. I needed people to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now that TV gave me like that, you know, now I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And it's really like up from here. You feel me? Like if I want to start a clothing line, which is about to drop soon or whatever. And not for nothing, I gagged myself on the show and I started rapping. I carried, like we did a thing with Big Frito or whatever. Y'all gonna hear it.
Oh yes, Big Frito's coming out
soon. And I carried, and it just really like, bitch, you could probably rap, do something. You know what I'm saying? Like it put like a couple batteries in my bag. I might wanna.
And I'm here for it. Okay, is there anything you want to say to your supporters, but also your haters?
I love all my supporters down. No shit. Like whenever I meet one of y'all, I'm always like, you know, welcome. I take pictures with y'all. Yeah, I fuck with y'all. But my haters, y'all can suck a dick. I don't give a fuck about you bitches. And your bitches is, y'all bitches, like the girls that get me, and the girls that don't.
Well, Kai, I had a fun time. I don't think I laughed this much in a interview. You're a key, you're a T, you carry. And I already noticed, and this interview is about to be a problem, and I feel like...
And if anybody needs that behind this interview, you can get that.
Kai. This reunion is gonna be crazy. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Period. I thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for
so
having
grateful.
me.
No, thank you for coming and being here in class on time at Thotty University.
Yo, no funny shit. If y'all don't subscribe to my Thotty University, y'all bitches is clip. No shade. Like, if y'all my supporters, go follow my bitch right now.
Oh God, I love you.
Love you too, babe.
Oh my God, that was so good.
This was good.
So we're gonna start taking some pictures now.
Okay,
No,
come on.
it was good. I can't wait for this to drop.
Right. You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.